Welcome to part 18 of the Mega Man Eternal Creators Playthrough. In this part, we'll be tackling the final level in the game, Wily Stronghold Stage 5. Here we go, we're going to be scaling up one of the pillars of the Stronghold. So we're submerged out of the water, climbing up to face Dr. Wily, who escaped from our last battle. So this level features a variety of different little knickknacks, particularly the Yoku blocks come back. So what I would recommend doing is waiting for the alternation to figure out the pattern, then jump. Some more wheels here. This level does not have any enemies in it whatsoever, but it's meant to build up some atmosphere. Here we go. So here, keep in mind that there are there's a simple pattern, two alternations. So it alternates one to the other. Here you may want to stock up. Use Primal Bomb to bust that open. Scaling up. I just enjoyed this part right here. We got the propellers. So while we're waiting while we get to the final battle here, I'm just going to premise that once the battle is over, I'm going to be just leaving it for the audio. And also note that that the ending you're going to see isn't the final ending that's possible. So we'll be seeing that in our secrets video towards the end. Here we go, we're at the final boss. Well, first part of the final boss, the Wily Machine Eternal. So, as you notice, he's comprised of many different Wily machines mixed with a whole bunch of other stuff. So the one thing you want to use is Cipher Decode on his shoulders. So note that yellow glow that comes onto his shoulders, that's a barrier. So if you hit him while that yellow barrier is up, it will do no damage to him. So note that he has these alternating blasts that come from his bolt ears. So the key thing is to just do a zigzag pattern. Note his arms will not come down if he's doing the zigzag pattern. So, I mean, if he's shooting out these bolt blasts. So use that opportunity to shoot the shoulders and just move left to right. So his arms shoot out from the left and the right side, but just do keep in mind that he has this laser attack this way, and note it does speed up the less health he has. So he has two different patterns. They do a all to the left, they do all to the right, or they do a crisscross. So he fires blasts from his mouth, but keep in mind that you want to stay low. If you jump too high, he will blast you with those shots from his mouth. So you pick your shots between those and you'll be able to get him no problems. Here we go, we're up to the second phase. Now here you want to pull out Primal Bomb. Primal Bomb is second phase's weakness. Here you can just slide back and forth, dodge the blast from his mouth. Just zigzag back and forth. This part will go pretty fast. Here we go. There's the Wily Machine Eternal. And we've recovered back the Mega Data. And we got Rush. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's escaping. Now, the only time you get to use Rush in the game is in the final battle. Here we are, final battle time. So, this fight has several different parts to it in terms of attacks. Here you want to dodge him, he just goes back and forth around. And then he disappears and reappears. So this is the Wily Pod Eternal, the final boss of the game. So the final phase. So here you want to use a circular pattern. You want to go around just dodging him. Because what he'll do is he'll bounce around. If you hit him like I just did here, you'll speed up his attack. So stay away from the borders. And here he has a homing shot. If you stay really close to him, those will fall towards you. So keep your distance from him whenever he's by. look for the right arrows along the right side whenever you hear a ding noise like that, because it means that he's flying towards the castle and you have to dodge the spike. You notice there that was an attack very similar to the one he has in Mega Man 7. It has an extra hit in it, so note that you have to dodge for an extra bit. Keep your distance from him and just go back and forth. Don't be afraid that you can, because you can actually jump while you're on rush. There's this spiral attack, so note that if you just keep around going counterclockwise, you'll be okay. So for this fight, my best strategy to recommend is just between different attacks, just aim in your shot between them. Don't try to hit him on head-on in his attacks. You increase the likelihood of getting hit. So between when he's preparing a shot and when he's about to disappear, you aim at him. There's a lot of health. He is the last boss. He's meant to be a good challenge. So Wily, of course, isn't pulling out any light attacks here. He's pulling out a lot of nasty strikes here. So here, you want to keep in mind that when he has these buildings coming by on the stronghold, you want to go between the shots. You can watch closely how they go back and forth, and once they stop, you can target where you need to go in between them. Don't be afraid to jump. That's one thing that is excellent that you don't have to worry about. So note that since you are moving, the knockback is a little more than what you'd have normally. So you have to be careful. Keep in mind you are moving. There we go. Just about got him down. So no, actually one thing that's worth noting is when he does his disappearing act, or teleportation, what happens is when he shoots them off, it either goes in a cross pattern or in a multiplication pattern, if you're thinking that way. And it's randomized, so note that you can't predict that one. Almost there. Got him! Just about got him. Just about got down big bad Dr. Wily. So that being said, once this is over, this fight, I will be just letting the audio play, and note that the next part after this will be the secrets part, so note, depending on my schedule, I'll be having the next part up next week. And we did it! Now we get to enjoy the ending that I ever so love to enjoy.